Good morning, my friends. I've just lit, or trying to light, the fire in the forge with my new charcoal, which I've just discovered is Argentinian mahogany, which doesn't sound very sustainable, does it? I suppose it must be. Now let's try and get this going. Today I'm going to be making a little shovel for the forge. See that bit of metal there? I'm going to use that to shape a shovel. I haven't quite got the firelighting technique up yet. There she blows. I do know that charcoal takes a little bit of time to get going. But I'm not one for barbecue, so I haven't really had much experience. Because this is the proper way to do it, with the pump. The old-fashioned way. As in the old-fashioned way, let me stay in your arms, and we'll discover heights we've never been before. Always got an excuse for a song. I think he's going to light. The chimney is kind of working. There's smoke coming out of every orifice though. Pardon the expression. But it's not too smoky in here. Here's a better look at the old saw bench I've installed in here, in the blacksmith shop. The wheel is pretty much redundant, but I just got a thing about wheels, especially iron ones. And this is the bench that damaged my thumb, I told you. Some of you might recall. I talk about it quite a lot. But the idea of putting this here is not to use it as its original intention, not to use it as a saw bench, but just generally as a bench. And because it's metal, I thought it would be ideal for welding, when I'm doing some welding. And I like the look of it. I mean, it's very old, isn't it? It's got to be an antique. My favourite word. It adds to the ambience. This is coming on now. I reckon I could probably forge in that. First of all, I want to make myself a little shovel. I'll get on with that out of this piece of very thin metal. Bye. See you later, Trish. This is my second attempt at making this video. First attempt, I spent ages editing, cutting bits, putting bits in, and when I came to upload it, there was loads missing, so I'm having another go. Because it's a bit longer now, there's a period of several minutes where I'm not actually saying, I'm just making stuff. So I thought I'd tell you a little story, 3 or 4 minute story. It's about a bloke I saw outside the local shop yesterday. I don't know if it's very interesting, but I'll do my best. This bloke, he's often there outside the farm. He stands by the litter bin and he's always scratching scratch cards. Always by the bin. It's as though he expects to lose and has a convenient place to throw the losing card. Anyway, yesterday I saw him. As usual, he was scratching one of the lottery cards. By the time I got close to him, he was about to throw it in the bin. He looked up and he saw me. "Waste of bloody money," he says. Well, I commiserate. "Better luck next time, eh?" I said. Anyway, he gives the scratch card he's holding another look just to make sure he isn't making a terrible mistake and throwing away a fortune. "Nah," he says, confirming it. "Nothing." "Oh well." Then he looks at me again and I see a dawning recognition in his face. "How you doing?" he asks. "Ain't seen you about for a while." I tell him I'm doing fine, thanks, and I go into the shop and get my provisions. I'm in shopping. When I come out again, he's still standing there. He gives me a smile. "Here, mate," he says. "I don't suppose you could lend me a quid, could you, please, mate?" I reach into my trouser pocket, locate a £1 coin, and I hand it to him without saying anything. My silence and the look I give him is intended to show him I disapprove of his begging. "Cheers, mate," he says. "I'll give it back to you next time I see you." And with that, he disappears into the shop. He won't give me the money back next time he sees me. He never does. And I never learn. He must owe me a small fortune by now. Maybe he'll pay me back when he wins the big one. Yeah, right. I like that little tub. Right. See if I can find a handle. Make a handle for it. I mean, that would do, but I want a bit of wooden handle on there. And that will have to be flattened down there, I see. And there it is, the finished article, a masterpiece. It'll do the job. Yeah, that'll do for me. I'm quite pleased with that. Well, I decided not to waste the fire and have a bacon sandwich. Sticking a bit, but I like my bacon burnt anyway. Modern bacon is full of water, have you noticed? A good way of getting rid of the water out of your bacon, here's a little tip for you, is to put the bacon on a plate in the microwave for a couple of minutes on full heat, and then all the water evaporates away, or you can pour it away, and then you can fry the bacon in the normal way, and it's just like it tasted in the old days when your mum cooked it. I could have had an egg with this, couldn't I? But it's actually about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is just a snack. Just cut it in half because you need a little bit of decorum. I hope I haven't made you too hungry. That is lovely. It's a slight taste of linseed oil where I oiled the handle, but apart from that, it's very nice. Anyway, I'll get on and eat my sandwich. Excuse me speaking with my mouth full. Good idea would be to turn the camera away. Thanks very much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed watching me manufacture my new shovel come frying pan. Bye.